There he goes. Yes.
So, hold on,
Oh,
hold on. Polish word for
I could call her Agatha. That'd be fun. No, I like Evelyn.
hold on.
Oh, Elvish for Nana.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna send. Sorry, I misspelt it. That means grandmother or great mother in Elvish.
Let's see.
Now, keep in mind that doesn't have to be your true name. That could just be what you want to be known as.
Tura Emil? Is that how you pronounce that?
Yes, Tura Emil.
Tura Emil.
Again, that just means great mother or grandmother in Elvish. Just whatever you want to do. That's just throwing that as what it is.
I think it's funny. And I think I like it because it gives almost like a little bit of respect. Even like before you meet her, you just like say her name. Oh, that's Emil.
Hey, Bubba.
And then you meet her, and then she's just like,
Yes. So were you able to load Acrobat, Adobe?
Yeah.
yeah, he's downloading it now. Oop. Oh, that's a lot of windows. Tura and Mill. But I'm gonna say her true name is Evelyn.
Knowing an elf's true name is like pretty, pretty, you know, special, right?
Well, anybody's true name, but most people don't know to hide them. So
Hmm.
Oh.
Wait, can you go to? Oh,
let me know when you're actually able to open the file.
open. He's just looking for races.
So when you open the file up, you're going to go to Skills and Powers, and then you're going to click on Skills and Powers, and you're going to go to Character Points, and then you're going to scroll down to Elves.
Yeah, go to skills and powers, just like you said.
Where is it?
Yeah. skills. Yep, found it. And then ability score, character points.
Yes. Click on character points, and then it'll drop down, and it'll start going through explanations of character points. And you want to go to where it says Elven abilities. So if you want to look for it, you can do a search for Elven space abilities.
Okay. All right. Whee! Okay.
Are you there where it says of Elven abilities?
I'm typing it in at the moment and seeing what it loads, but I'm gonna scroll to find it before it loads. Let me see. It didn't load Elven ability, so I'm just gonna scroll to find it. I'm in the character section, so I should be
Okay,
able...
that's fine. It'll be after dwarf, so it's alphabetical.
Yep. Okay, I am really close. Give me 1 second.
So go all the way to the bottom of the Elven abilities, and it'll go through Grey Elves and Drow or
Okay.
Drow, whichever, Dark Elves and High Elves and Sylvan Elves, and then after Sylvan Elves, you'll get a list of the Elven abilities.
Okay, so let me... Okay, so Elven abilities, aim bonus, balance bonus, and then you said
Correct.
with those two added together from what
You
said.
could add you could spend the 20 points, and you could then your dexterity would be a +1. But keep in mind, if you do not select an ability, you do not have the ability.
Right. Okay, so I have 140 points, so I'm going to do those two.
Actually, you have 145.
145
140 by what?
character points.
Okay.
Okay, so let me see. I feel as if I need context for some of
What do you mean?
these,
Okay, such as?
such as the environmental abilities. Is there any of them that I should be leaning towards considering our environment, which we don't know yet?
You don't know what environment you're going to be in. But think more along the lines of the character.
Okay.
As opposed to don't think about where you're going to be, what you're going to be doing, what world you're going to be in, or whatever. Think about what would be valuable to the character. You're a swashbuckler. I assume it's like a pirate type of, or a sea, someone that works in the sea. Is that what you're looking for?
Most part, at first I thought about it like a musketeer.
Okay.
Who could be sea oriented, but mostly like an in between. Like she could be if she wanted to, but not, and she is if she isn't. I don't know how to explain. She could be both. She's a very middle of the road in terms of swashbuckler ability.
Okay. So a couple of things that you always want to think about things from a permanency perspective.
Yeah.
You have to look at, like, okay, do you think you're going to be using a bow?
Well, what items am I allocated for the
You are a fighter, so
fighter. So any weapon.
pretty much you're able to use any weapon. But like, say, for the bow bonus, you have the ability to choose a long or a short bow to have a +1 for your attack if you choose to do so. You can have a +1 attack with a dagger if you choose to do so. If you do not select infravision as an elf, you do not have infravision if it's not selected. So that is not, these are things that you select to be able to do so. Another one, it's very expensive, but it's also very, I would say, very beneficial to take, are the spell abilities.
Yeah, I was just about to
So
say that.
you literally you can cast Fairy Fire, Dancing Lights, and Darkness, and then at fourth level you can do Levitate, Detect Magic, and No Alignment. So those are automatic abilities that you can do once per day that are spell-like that can potentially be uh, beneficial, but they're innate abilities, so they're not like a spell where you have to sit there and cast it. You think it, and it happens.
Okay.
Some of the things that are beneficial are like weapons bonuses, whether that be sword, spear, bow or dagger, javelin. Infravision, obviously, if you want to be able to see in the dark, that's always a good one to take. Secret doors, I don't think that they're really very relevant. Resistance to sleep and charm, not necessarily relevant. Heat and cold resistance, yeah, okay, whatever. Um, I don't. I tend to think of the like if I'm going to be using a long sword or a short sword, then I would take a sword bonus. If I'm going to have a dagger, I'm going to use a dagger bonus. If I think I'm going to use a bow, then I'm going to have a bow bonus.
Let me see. Let me look at the gray elf abilities. Did I just lose it? There we go. Okay. Let's scroll up for this one. Half elf. No. Go up. Gnome.
It would be after gnome. Oh no, I guess before gnome because if
Yeah.
it's an elf.
Okay, so gray elves have they get bow bonus, infravision, resistance, reason bonus, secret door, stealth, and sword bonus. That's the ones that they usually pick.
Yeah, well, that's if you choose the gray elf package, that's
Right.
what you get.
Right.
But I look at it from a perspective of how many times have I actually come across secret doors? How many times am I trying to be stealthful when I'm in full body armor? And how many times is the charm and sleep resistance ever done me any good? I look at it from that perspective. Not to say that it wouldn't necessarily happen, but I can tell you probably on one hand how many times I've been hit with a sleep spell or a charm spell.
Um.
And then you have to look at what kind of character you are, which you are a fighter. So if you choose to do the sword bonus, then you would have to choose either a short sword or a long sword or both.
Yep. That is true. Um. Okay. Elven Trident bonus stealth ability. Health. Secret doors. Reason. Magic identification. Less sleep. Javelin bonus. Infravision. Heat. Companion. Oh, I don't see myself needing a companion.
So most of the time, what I typically take is aim, balance,
I think I'm gonna do.
infravision,
Yeah. What I
and
have.
spell abilities. Those are usually the ones that I choose.
Well,
If I go with a fighter, I would also do sword and bow. But again,
how do we?
as a swashbuckler, typically you don't use a bow.
Yeah. We're not even proficient in bows. I don't think so. We wouldn't be proficient in bows, right?
I would have to look at I think it's under the Complete Fighter's Handbook. Warrior
Because in that case,
kits.
I'm not going to take the bonus if that is something against my class. For now, how many is usually picked when we're doing the character points?
As you have 145 points you can spend, but you keep in mind that you can also you need to spend those later, like in your warrior class.
Right. Okay.
Hold on, let me see if I can find swashbuckler.
For now, I'm going to be doing aim and balance,
Mm-hmm.
spell abilities, stealth, aim, balance, spell abilities, stealth, less sleep, infravision,